What's up, guys? I want to welcome you all back to the Dime Trap, where we trap dimes. In today's video, I want to talk about stop giving up your power to these women by moving in with them. What men don't realize is as soon as you move in with a woman, scratch that. Take that back. It's not stop moving in with women, but stop moving into their place. If you're gonna live with a woman, make sure she moves in with you instead of you moving in with her. Because as soon as you move into her place, she has all the power. You gotta remember, if she's already leasing that apartment or owning that house, you're not on that lease and you're not on that mortgage. As soon as you do one little thing that she doesn't like, she could easily just kick you out. Especially if you live in a city that doesn't have squatter rights. As soon as y'all get into any type of argument, all she has to do is call the police and be like, remove him from my house. He doesn't live here. Even though you may have been putting in on bills, you may have been even paying the bills all by yourself. As soon as you do one little thing, you're now in the streets homeless. Also, these women, when you give them that type of power, you're giving them the ability to talk to you however they want, treat you however they want, because they know that there's nowhere for you to go. They know that you're dependent on living in that house. So that's giving them way more power than what they should have over your life by you moving in to her place. So if you ever decide to live with a girl, I suggest you have her move in with you. Now, she may use the excuse of, I have all this stuff, I don't want to move, or use the excuse of, my place is bigger. Like, forget all that. If she wants to live with you, let her move in with you, or y'all stay in two separate places. Because truthfully, I'll tell you up front, I don't feel like anybody should live together who ain't married. And I didn't feel that way for a long time. But after being put in these situations where I was now dependent on this chick for a place to rest my head, I would never put myself in that situation again. I don't care how good the relationship is. I would never ever move into a woman's place that my name is not on that lease, that my name is not on that mortgage, because it gives them too much power, and they let that power go to their head into thinking that now everything is her way, or motherfucker, you're out of here. So stop doing it. I was talking to one of my exes a few weeks ago. I was telling her if I ever was to get into that type of situation again, how if I was to ever live with a girl again, I'm not putting her name on the lease. And my ex was like, yeah, you see, I never put you on the lease, because if you was to not act right, your ass is getting out. And it really dawned on me like, dang, she did have all the power in that situation. She did. If I would have did any small thing, I would have been the one having to move out. And eventually it did get to that point. I got back in the streets doing my little BS in the streets. And guess what? She was like, you're going to have to go. And there was nothing I can do in that situation but leave. Either stop my hustle at the time or leave. And I see a lot of men, get into these situations because they may be financially unstable. So they're looking for a way to be able to stack their money up. And everything that looks green on the other side ain't always the best thing or whatever. Or however the saying goes. The grass ain't always greener on the other side. And you may be going through your struggles right now, but trust me, it's best to go through those struggles and make it out those struggles than to do the quick fix and go live with some girl and end up in an even worse situation down the line. And a lot of these women, they're so quick to be like, yeah, move in, because they tired of struggling. And they'll use that time period and have you buying all the groceries, paying majority of the bills, doing all these things while they stack their money up And the whole time you spending. And once they got their bag up, they kick you out. And you left holding the bag like, damn, I should have been saving this whole time. But you get so caught up in the everyday life and her throwing that poom poom to you that you lose focus on why you went there in the first place. And that was to get yourself financially straight. But see, these women know how to play the game. Yeah, they gonna let you in. They may move you in within a month or even weeks or even days of you even meeting these women, because it already be locked into their head that, hey, I'm gonna have this nest over here stacking up while he's here. And they don't even be having it. They don't even be thinking in the beginning of this relationship, this is gonna be a relationship, maybe will lead to marriage. A lot of these women have y'all moving in with them already with it embedded in their brain that they gonna stack their bread up so later on down the line they can go do their own thing. They'll go and stack their bread up, be in a messed up relationship, arguing and all that. They'll deal with it knowing they stacking their bread up, because when they kick you out, guess what they gonna go do? They gonna go buy them a house, because you gave them the opportunity now to stack up enough money for a down payment on the house, because they've been using your funds the whole time. And the whole time they telling you supposed to be the provider, even though y'all ain't married. So you got to watch out with this. You got to watch out for this, because a lot of these women are doing this. And they know they're using these hard times that this country is going through as a way to come up. And we're falling for it. As men, we're falling for it. At least I know I've fallen for it. And every time that I've gotten into a relationship where I moved in with a chick, it was because I was going through financial struggles. It was because I knew that if I go stay with this girl, I ain't got to worry about high-ass rent on my own. And every time I ended up at the end of that shit messed up. So I had to tell myself, like, from now on, like, no. If she moves in with me, guess what? It's going to be under my terms. I'm going to have the power in the situation. Not giving them the power anymore. Because as soon as they get that power, they're going to abuse it. Because even if it ain't all women, it's majority of women. Majority of women are out here really making it bad for other women. And until the women who aren't on that type of time starts checking these women for the things that they're doing, this is what's going to keep going on. And we're going to stay in the situation that we in. But anyways, I just wanted to do this quick video. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the Dime Trap, where we trap these dimes. And I'll holler at y'all on the next video. And stop moving in with these women, because these women will have you fucked up out here. Peace.